So I'm back in the studio again, back at my desk, and this time not working on music or remixes, but finishing off some designs that I have to send to the printers for a new event that I'm working on down in Hastings. What I've been doing is preparing all the print for the flyers, the adverts that go in the magazines and brochures. Then there's a massive poster that goes on the seafront, and then it's going to be going all around that local area. This one here on the right that you can see is actually the A5 version that's going to go to print in magazines and brochures. Next we then have a slight variant on the design, and this one had to be that way because a lot of the time when people send you images, they send you digital images, but for print they need to be much higher quality and much bigger. This one is the massive one that's going to be going on posters around the area on the seafront. So if I set that to 100%, a one-to-one view, you can see now how huge that one is. Now that I've got this all laid out and designed and the brand done and it looking the way it should, I now need to remake these properly for print, as well as the digital versions. At the same time as that, I took a little while to do some other design that's going to be used more on social media and digitally than it will going to print. So you actually have to design things with those different outcomes in mind. You can see it behind me with the kind of brand colours of Beatnik. They fit with the studio really well. So now that I've got them all finished, sent off, ready to print, we can see some of the results come back soon once the print run's been done. I've got loads more stuff I need to sort out before I go and DJ. And now it's time to figure out which trainers to wear tonight. Okay, so while I'm here going through some of my trainer collection, I'm just going to run through some of my favourites and explain some of the reasons why they're my favourites. So first up, these. The Jeremy Scott Adidas, quite infamous with the wings. These are in a nice flower design. They've got a crazy reflective surface that you might be able to see the light reflecting off. These are actually still fresh in the box because I haven't got them out or worn them yet. I was waiting till summer, and now summer's here. My OCD has kicked in and I'm a little bit worried about wearing them and ruining them, but I'll have to wear them soon, maybe in a video or something special. Next up, another pair from Adidas. Now these are actually, I can date these to exactly 4 years old because they were released at the 2012 Olympics in London, and I had a couple of pairs of them and I kept one completely boxed and I wore the others and ended up kind of destroying them. So they're quite relevant now that the 2016 Olympics are on, and these are the Team GB colours and the Team GB special limited edition releases. Now for me it's quite rare to keep any of my trainers boxed. I like to wear them. I do have a little rule of never wear them in winter when you first get them. So now I'm going to show you some of my all-time favourites. First up are these. These are a very unique trainer. My favourite trainer design are Nike Dunks with the high top. And these are Nike Dunks, but what's so special about these is that they're actually vacuum formed. So they're one piece of material and then the design is printed on it. Me, having studied product design, this was quite amazing, and when I was in New York and I saw them, I was like, I have to get a pair. They're so comfortable and they're amazing and they're brilliantly made, and there's like no parts inside that rub against your foot or anything because they're just one piece of vacuum formed material and the sole. At the same time as those, I got these, which are another of my all-time favourites. Again, they're the Nike Dunks, and I've shown these on the vlog before. They were made for a shop in New York called Dave's Quality Meats. I love the colour. It's like a really chewing gum minty green. The problem is that they're such an amazing material. I think it's maybe nubuck, that you cannot wear these in the rain or get them dirty. So I've tried to keep them nice. I've never worn them to a club, and so no one can stand on them. Moving on now to another of my all-time favourite trainers. In fact, I think recently these have been my favourite trainers. They're from Adidas. I can never remember the names or numbers or what trainer is what, but they're an Adidas high top. They're so comfy for walking in, they're amazing for driving in. I love the colour, great for going out at night or, like I said, just going around in the daytime. When I go on holiday and I need one pair of trainers that do everything, this is them. They look great for going out, they're brilliant to wear, they're comfy. The only thing is I just wish I'd got a few more pairs. I do actually have them in a dark blue as well, which are sitting just up there. These are the David Beckham ones, and I've only ever worn them once, and it was for our video for Bye Bye, so I need to get them out. But again, they're that sort of material that it's really hard to wear in the UK because it rains so often. Now this is a retro throwback and something that I love. The old Reeboks with the pumps. These are brilliant. These are the tennis ones with the, I don't know if you can see it there, a little tennis ball for the pump. They've slightly changed the shape and the style from the classic ones. So here's another one, and these were a range of the 7 deadly sins. So this one, as you might be able to see, is Envy. I love the colour of those. Just really comfy, really good, but again, they're very big, they're very heavy, so they're not great for things like driving in. These are the oldest pair of trainers I have in my collection. I mean, my collection's been going for years, but sometimes a pair of trainers just dies and you can't wear it anymore. These, however, have lasted for ages, but now they get worn when I'm fixing the car, so they're absolutely wrecked. What's so special about these is I've been gifted a lot of trainers due to my job in my life, but I've only ever been given one pair by Nike. Seeing as Nike Dunks are my favourites, I need to try and address that, but this was the pair that was gifted to me from Nike, and they've lasted me, I think these are coming up to maybe 20 years old nearly, maybe 15 years, but they're still going strong, they're still comfy, and they still get worn regularly. A rarity for me. I usually wear high tops, but these are a pair that are very close to my heart. They're the classic Adidas, but they've been redesigned by Okini. They're a very special limited edition pair. I love the colours, I love the classic retro styling, and they were given to me by someone very special. So I love this pair. I think for now that's enough. There's a lot more pairs to go. I've got a few more in boxes, but for now I think we're going to have to decide which ones to wear tonight. So I've been shaving my own hair for over 20 years now, and as I've got to go to work tonight and my hair's looking a bit of a mess, I think it's time for a haircut. And we're done. And also, since I've started vlogging so much, I decided to do this design of me with the camera and take that design and put it onto a t-shirt on our website. So that's now available on our Spreadshirt. So now my hair's done, it's shower time, and then I'm going to make handmade pizzas quickly before I've got to go. Oh, and obviously the Beatnik cap's available on the website too, and the girl logo t-shirt, which is one of my favourites of the whole lot, as you've probably seen me wearing it quite often in the vlogs.